Hey everybody, AC here, and welcome back to another episode of Slime Ranger! Why is the... weird?
What's going on?
Here we go. There we go. Okay, sound was a little off. So, last time, we basically just kind of collected more plorts so we could get even more rich than we already are. And I got a special guest joining me this time. Say hello to Divine Odyssey.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
So, have you ever played Slime Rancher, Dio?
I have not. No.
No? Okay. Well, basically, you got these adorable little slime, guys.
Oh yeah, look at them.
You start off with just little pink ones. Look at these little cuties.
Yeah.
And then you travel across the main world and collect even more slimes. And
so the whole goal of this is just to get slimes.
Basically, it's to get slimes. It's to merge their DNAs together in order to create horrible abominations.
Yeah, I can see. What is that? Does that have goggles?
Yeah, you can dress up your slimes.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
You can dress them up. I gave them goggles because it's summertime. But yeah, these are my stoned cats. And then over here are my honey flies.
Oh.
These are my predators. These are my nukes. They are boom radiation slimes. They're basically nuclear bombs. And you see they explode. And then in here, these are fire slimes. These guys are awesome. They don't really... You don't really need to feed them. You just need to shoot things into the incinerator to keep the ash trough full, because they eat the ash.
Oh, alright.
And I got like 5. You see, I got like 5 of these things spread out in this area. This is my fire slime area.
So, is there any games that you can compare this to?
It's kind of a resource management. It's kind of a resource management game. It's a
kind of like Subnautica and stuff like that.
Kind of, except in Subnautica you get to choose what you have like a lot of choices as to what you want to build. This, you have these things.
Oh.
You have these things here, and you can create, like, gardens, you can create corrals, you can create chicken coops, you can create silos, incinerators, and ponds. And that's about it.
Cool,
and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all you can create in any of these areas. And then you can add upgrades to each of those things to make them more efficient.
Oh, alright. It's interesting.
These are my crystal roses. They hurt. Ow. See? You touch the crystals, they hurt you.
Spiky.
I got 6 crystal roses. Suck it, beast. Awesome. You laughed at my joke. I made that exact same joke like like 6 parts ago, when I had like 5 people commenting on that on my video, and not a single one of them got the joke.
Oh, dang.
It's like, seriously, like 6 people here and not one understands what I'm doing. These are my puddle slimes, and they are one of my favorite slimes in the game, because
Do they kind of sit there?
yeah, they sit there and they produce plorts.
Oh, okay, yeah.
They sit there in the water, they like the water, so they produce plorts, and they don't eat the water, they just float in it. So you just kind of leave them alone. You just kind of leave them alone, and eventually they're gonna. You leave them alone, eventually they're gonna produce some plorts for you.
It's pretty neat.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they have the secret styles. The secret styles are on for most of my slimes, and I'll show you what those are here in just a sec. But these are plorts. These are plorts. This is how you get your currency. It's basically their poop. It's crystallized poop. You can sell their poop for new bucks, which is the game's currency.
Yes.
Yeah. I like how you're literally selling fertilizer to get rich. But yeah, these are teleporters. Hello, Cuba. Cuba. It's Cuba. But yeah, these are teleporters. They can take you anywhere you want.
Wait, hold on, what is that shiny?
Oh, I'll get to that in a sec. These are my galaxy slimes.
Oh.
They can create all these little stars that slowly float down, and once they hit the ground, they burst into flames. And they also can create little tornadoes. So I mean,
I think those are my favorites so far.
Exploding stars mixed with swirling vortexes. Yeah, that's essentially kind of what our galaxy does. It's a bunch of exploding stars and swirling vortexes. And these are my pink panthers. They are saber slimes mixed with pink slimes. So yeah, you can mix all the different slimes together to create some really cool combinations. Those 7 that I have are my favorites. So I'm taking advantage of every slime in the game.
Okay, yeah.
But yeah, so like you wanna make sure to keep them fed. So you gotta get a corral, you gotta get an auto feeder, and then you put a bunch of food in it, and then boom, it spits out the food, and they produce plorts when they eat it. Depending on your slime's favorite food, it will change. It will change the amount of plorts that you get.
Okay.
Like these are silver parsnips. If you give them to a mosaic slime, which this is a mosaic dervish, you'll see that in the upper right corner. It's a mosaic dervish largo, which largo just means it's a combination of 2 slimes, essentially. But yeah, mosaics love silver parsnips. When a mosaic eats a silver parsnip, it gives you double the plorts. So instead of giving you 1 plort, it gives you 2.
Oh, okay.
And so if you give a mosaic dervish a silver parsnip, it will give you 2 mosaics and 2 dervish.
That's interesting. I like that.
So And then you can hit that button to automatically collect all plorts that are in the corral. And then you suck them up here. Suck, 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 suck.
Oh wait, so those people.
Oily? Plort. Yeah. This is the plorts all look different. This is the lab. You can toss plorts and other resources you get in here. But be careful, once you put them in, you can't get them out.
Oh,
and
okay.
you can use these to make different things. You can make drills in order to get more. You can make drills, pumps, and apiaries in order to get other items you need. Like here, for instance, the drones. You see, we need wild honey, jellystone, and hexacomb. You get wild honey and hexacomb from the apiaries. You get jellystone from drills. And then here, deep brine, you get deep brine from pumps.
Okay.
So you need to make these things in order to get the stuff to make these.
Oh.
So. Oh, and good. It's almost nighttime. I'm going to go over here first. These are Gordos. They're gigantic. They are massive. You will find these things around the world, and if you feed them, if you feed them enough, eventually they will pop. And some of them have keys that you can use to open doors to unlock more of the world.
Oh, okay. So that one just randomly spawned?
No. You can there's an item that you can make called a Gordo Snatcher, where basically here's gadget mode. These things, you'll see these things all around your base and all around the world. You can put a Gordo Snatcher down here, and you can put like this said Gordo's favorite food down, and it will lure a Gordo to your base.
Okay.
So here I put a Snatcher here, and then I put a Silver Parsnip down, and it lured a Mosaic Gordo here. And for this, I put the Snatcher here, and then I put a Gilded Ginger down, which is the hardest thing in the game to get. This is one of the DLC areas. This is the DLC 3 area. This is a Gilded Ginger. You will be lucky to find even one of these things in a regular playthrough.
Doesn't look like much.
Oh, it doesn't look like much, but trust me, it is the best thing to have when it comes to getting gold plorts. And gold plorts are the most valuable plorts in the entire game. So here you have the plort market. This tells you how many new bucks you get for each individual plort.
Oh.
And this, see the arrows going down and up on these?
Yep.
This basically means their price inflated or decreased. This price that means the price stayed the same. So the prices change. So you can kind of like pick and choose which ones you want to sell in order to get more bang for your buck.
So who are you selling them to?
You're basically just selling them to scientists, researchers, rich people back on Earth. Because you're not on Earth. You're on a planet called the Far, Far Range. So you see, look at all this. 56. That's Mosaic. That's the most valuable one you can get normally. Here's gold slimes. Here's the gold plorts. 414. And that's right now. It gets more expensive. You can
Jeez.
Yeah, like it gives you even more money. There are times when it will be in the 600s. So, yeah, it is the most valuable plort to have in the game.
I like how this game has something called like
Economy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let me, I'm gonna do something that's probably not a good idea, considering how close to my base I am. Somebody go eat it.
Uh-oh.
Come on, eat it. Eat it. Ah, come on!
Oh. Is that stuff?
Yeah. I'm trying to feed this guy a plort unlike its own. Come on, eat it! Ah, yeah, there we go! This is a tar. These are your enemies for the game. They will attack anything and everything in their path.
He looks a little angry.
And they multiply. Look at what they're doing to that poor pink.
Oh.
They devour everything. See? No, they multiply. They just multiply. So you see, now there's 4 of them. Here's how you can get rid of them. Well, first I want to see if my defenses are working. Oh, yeah, 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 come on. Yeah! Yeah! Oh man, my defenses are working. Water kills them. So when you have a tar infestation, yeah, they do that. Whenever they see they're being attacked, and their life is in danger, they will immediately multiply to try and save themselves. What are you doing? Get out of my swamp! Oh, loading market prices. Oh, so they just changed. Oh, yeah, see, that was 56 and now it's 63. And now that's 448. Yeah.
Oh, that changed quick.
Oh, they change every couple of days. It changes every couple of days, so... But yeah, this game does have a day and night cycle, and nighttime is when TARs become a lot more active. You have a much higher chance of running into a TAR at night. But TARs can appear whenever a Largo eats a plort unlike its own. So, I fed a pink phosphor Largo a rock plort.
Oh, okay.
So I fed it a different plort than the one it produces. But here's a good way to show you what each of the different slimes look like. There's the pink slime, rock slime, phosphor slime, tabby slime, rad slime, boom slime,
I feel like I've seen the tabby slime somewhere before.
hunter slime, honey slime, puddle slime, crystal slime, gold slime, lucky slime. This one does not give you plorts, it just gives you new bucks. If you find it, feed it a chicken, it'll give you some new bucks. It'll give you some currency.
Oh, okay.
Quantum slime, fire slime, mosaic slime, dervish slime, tangle slime, saber slime, quicksilver slime, and glitch slime. That's all the slimes in the game. These last three are DLC slimes.
Oh, okay.
The saber slimes the saber slimes are from DLC 1 of the game, and I will show off each of the DLC areas. Quicksilver slime is from DLC 2, and glitch slime is from DLC 3. These are all secret styles. So here's how pink slimes look normally, but the secret styles, it's basically how the slimes view themselves. This is what pink slimes see when they look at themselves in the mirror. They see themselves as sparkly, pretty baby boys. And rock slimes think they're heavy metal when they look...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Phosphor slimes are full of themselves and they think they're angels. Tabby slimes, little kitten slimes, think that they're fierce tigers.
Oh my gosh.
Rad slimes see themselves as radiant, which, you know, radiation is radiant, so...
Yeah.
Arcane slimes. I like arcane slimes. I like the design of that.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cuba. Hunter slimes, they're Cheshire cats. They turn into Cheshire cats, so. Honey slimes, again, they're up on their high horse, they're full of themselves, they think they're royalty.
Oh my gosh.
Which, by the way, the secret styles was something that came up last year, and I had already merged my honey slimes with phosphor slimes. I didn't know about the secret styles, and these are the only two slimes that are like full of themselves. And I'm like, wow, I couldn't have chosen a more perfect combination. Combine the two slimes that are just full of themselves.
Oh wait, you can combine slimes?
Yeah, that's how I made each of the slimes that are in my base.
That's awesome.
My nukes are a combination of boom slimes and rad slimes.
Okay.
And then these are the puddle slimes. They're little lily pads. I love that. I love how the puddle slimes turn into lily pads. I mean, it makes sense. Lily pads just kind of chill out on the water. They don't do anything.
Yeah.
They just kind of chill out, and that's what puddle slimes do. Crystal slimes are rubies. I think they're rubies, and I actually really like the design of this.
Yeah,
I think they
really
look
cool.
really cool. Gold slimes are gilded. I love the look of the gilded slime.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Lucky slime is a guardian. Quantum slime is monochrome. Monochrome, 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 monochrome. Fire slimes are little devils, which, yeah, that's pretty accurate. They burn you at the touch. It's honestly kind of annoying trying to get in there to pick up their plorts because they burn you whenever you try to. They burn you whenever you try to get their plorts. Mosaic, shattered. Mosaic, they're basically glass. There's shiny glass, and then this is them when they're shattered. Honestly,
Okay.
I still like the classic. I like the classic.
Yeah, I did too.
And then Dervish, Nebula. Now, I like the look of the Nebula. I think it looks really cool, but it doesn't look very good with Mosaic. Nebula Dervish doesn't look very good with classic Mosaic. And I'll show you here in a sec.
Yeah.
But yeah, Tangle, Nightshade. And then classic pre-Jurassic. I love that pun. And then you've got Quicksilver and the Flash.
So why does the one with the saber teeth look like 2D?
Oh, that's because I'll get into that here in a sec when I show off the DLC Pack 1 area. But it's the Saber Slime stuff is actually pretty interesting. But yeah, you got Quicksilver and you got Flash. Marvel, DC.
Yeah.
And then Glitch Slimes. Classic little pink glitch slimes, and then retro. I like the retro one because it has a little plus and then a circle for the eyes.
Yeah.
So I like that. I think that's pretty
me
cool.
too.
So I'm gonna show off what the classic Mosaic and Nebula Dervish look like.
Okay.
Why am I about to run there? I have a teleporter I can take. Teleporting makes everything easier. So, see, I don't like the way their spinning top looks. See the way their spinning top looks? It looks pretty funky. It's actually kind of irritating to look at.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you there.
Like the body itself looks good, but I don't like the way the spinning top looks. So,
Yeah.
Meanwhile, here's classic. You see, it looks much less wonky. You can actually see where everything begins and ends on the spinning top.
It's a bit easier on the eyes.
Yeah, it's a lot easier on the eyes. So,
Like the eyes.
Yeah, that was one of the that's one of the DLC. That's one of the DLC things. You can give them heroic gear, sword and shield, and this is a little goblin toy. Toys help keep slimes calm. You want them to be calm and happy, because if they get angry, they're going to cause a lot of problems for your base, and eventually they're going to break out.
Uh-oh.
So you want to keep them calm and happy. Having toys here for them to play with helps.
That's adorable.
And then here's a music box. The music box also helps keep them calm.
Oh. So is this game making me with this?
Yeah. So these are the toys you can get. Beach ball for pinks. Rocks for rocks. Yarn ball for tabby. Nightlight for phosphor. Power cell for rad. Bombs for booms. Bees for honeys. Rubber ducks for puddles. Octobuddy is for anyone that has the scuba gear. So the times I've got out here, that all have the scuba gear.
Oh, okay.
Crystal ball for crystals. Stuffed chicken for hunters. Puzzle cube for quantums. Disco ball for mosaics, because they like to dance.
Yeah.
Gyro top for dervish. Charcoal brick for fire. Soulmate for tangle. Stego buddy for saber slimes. And goblin for anyone who has the heroic gear, the sword and shields.
Oh, okay.
So these are all the toys that you can get, and they help reduce agitation and help to keep them happy. So what I basically did was, so these are my stone cats. These are rock tabby. So I put a rock in here. I put a big rock in here. I put a yarn ball. Since they're a mixture of those two, so they like both of these toys. But I also put the octopus in here because I have them dressed up like that. So they have 3 toys in here, and they have a music box. So they will never be angry, ever. This basically ensures that they will never get angry at me.
I don't think I want them to be angry.
Hello. But I am going to have my character. By the way, this is the character you play as. Beatrix LeBeau.
Fancy there.
Yeah. Throughout the game, this game does have a story mode, by the way. This game does have a story mode, by the way, but you end up getting it done pretty quickly. I was done with the story mode in the first 12 parts of this playthrough, and here we are, part 86. So, yeah, there is a lot you can do in the game. But yeah, so
I feel like we're really missing out on games these days that actually do that. It's good to see a game that does that.
But yeah, this is a letter from Casey. Casey is Beatrix's ex-girlfriend.
Uh-oh.
Well, no, they wanted to stay together because they do love each other very, very much. But Why is there a rad plort randomly here? Don't tell me a slime got into my base.
Oh no.
Did a slime get into my base? Doesn't look like it. I don't see any signs. Doesn't look like a slime got into my base. Why was there a radplor just randomly sitting out here? Okay. Well, whatever. Anyway, what was I saying before that?
Oh, you were talking about the story.
Oh, right. Yeah, well, basically, Casey is a musician and has a band that was just starting to get popular. Beatrix loves adventure. Beatrix loves adventure and loves like exploring and doing new and exciting things. No, I am not Spanish, Andrea. Basically, Beatrix ended up getting an offer to come to the Far Far Range, and she took it. They're both doing what they love, but unfortunately, they had to give up being with each other in order to get it.
Dang.
But they still communicate through star mail, through the mailing system. And it's very clear that they still love each other.
Yeah. That's a good thing.
But yeah, so technically, the developers left Casey's gender ambiguous. Tried to leave Casey's gender ambiguous, but during the end credits, you hear Casey sing a song, and it's definitely a female's voice. So I take that as a sign that they were a lesbian couple. Which,
Yeah.
that's fine. I got no issues with that.
Nope. Not either.
So this is Ogden's Retreat. This is Ogden.
It's pretty nice too.
Ogden really likes cocodobas. Ooh! Hi! Oh! Woo! Hi! Woo! So these are hunter sabers.
They don't look too friendly.
Yeah, they're feral because stop! Leave me alone! Yeah, they are feral because all saber largos are feral here in the wilds. This area is called the wilds, and they are all feral. They've been here for Lord knows how many centuries without food. So yeah. The thing is, the thing about the wilds that you need to know is that you will never find just a regular saber wandering around. It will always be a Largo. Like, every single one of them have already merged with something else. There are no more regular saber slimes anywhere in the world. They've gone extinct, which is why those images of saber slimes looked 2D, because those are meant to be drawings, because regular saber slimes don't exist anymore.
Okay.
I mean, they are based on saber-toothed tigers, so.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Okay, good. You can't leave the same way you entered. You have to find another working portal. So you have to wander around in the wilds in order to find a working portal. And then you can give Cocodobas to him. He'll give you spicy tofu. None of the slimes like spicy tofu. It is useless. I mean, they'll all eat it, but none of them will produce double plorts.
I'll be honest, I don't play them though.
Tofu's gross.
Have you actually had tofu?
Once, a long time ago. I didn't like it. It was gross. It was disgusting.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's DLC 1. This is DLC 2. This is, Mochi's Manor. I have a bunch of chicken farms growing here. So.
Wait, so there's more. Okay, there's more of the slimes there.
Well, yeah, you grow chickens to feed slimes that eat meat. There's 3 types of food. There's fruit, veggies, and meat.
Okay.
Mochi here, she's a bitch. She's a greedy bitch, and she wants Quicksilver plorts. So you go in here.
She's over.
She's rich. She knows she's rich, and she brags about it non-stop. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. Sweet rolls.
Dang. I didn't get the power-up I wanted. So this is what you want to do. You just want to shoot all of the Quicksilver plorts. You want to shoot all of these spark shots at them, and once they're electrified, they'll give you plorts, and the plorts will automatically be collected.
Oh, that's convenient.
And there you go. That's 56. And you're on a time limit. And then once you're done, you have to wait. You have to wait 12 real-time minutes before you can do it again. Now the thing about this, take a look at how my my vacuum looks.
Okay.
It's gone. And so are the plorts I just got. And then I get them back when I walk through. Basically, Mochi made it to where it's impossible for you to take Quicksilver plorts out of her area. Because she wants all the money and not give you anything, even though you're the one doing all the hard labor. She will give you 200 new bucks. She will give you 200 new bucks for every 10. However, because these things are so rare, just one of these things is worth 200. Which means you're getting, even though you're doing 100% of the work, you're only getting 10% of the profit.
Yeah, I don't like her.
Yeah.
This is fair.
Yeah, she sucks.
Sorry.
Alright. And the last area, this is Victor's lab. This is Victor. He's a scientist, and he's very awkward. And he likes to talk a lot. I mean, that's something me and him have in common, but still. My point is still valid. Yeah. Yes, yeah, I like that touch too. This is the Slimulation.
Whoa.
See how these guys are smiling? See how this guy is smiling?
Yeah.
Because that's not real.
Oh.
These are glitch slimes. They pretend to be things they're not. Your job in the Slimulation is to find out where the fakes are. You need to find the fakes and capture them. As many of them as possible.
This is how you get those slimes.
Yes. Oh, see how that thing's twitching? So there's a bit of memorization in this as well, which I really love. So this is a near perfect recreation of the Far Far Range that you've been in this entire time. I say near perfect because there is one major difference. Ugh. There is one major difference. There are certain locations that will be slightly different. Like here, this is what this area looks like in the main world, with only one tree. There isn't a second tree.
Oh, okay.
So if you can memorize where everything is in the main world, then you'll be able to tell where all the fake stuff is. So yeah, your mission is to collect as many Just as many of these fake slimes, as many glitch slimes as possible.
Oh.
No, just this DLC. And these glitch slimes are tough to get, to be fair. They can be really tough to get. Alright. I might be getting... It might be, Can I find one more, please? There we go. Okay. That's not supposed to be there. Alright. So here we go. $60. Uh-oh. Yep, here we go. See what's happening here? Tar glitches.
Oh no. Oh.
It's a virus. It's a virus that kills everything.
It's a slime plague.
You have to make your way to the exit as quickly as possible when they appear, because hello. You have to make your way to the exit as quickly as possible when they appear, because once they start showing up, if they manage to touch you, they will take a large chunk of the glitch slimes that you've collected. And you need 20 of them in order to get a single data cube. Data cubes can be used to create... data cubes can be used to create special items over in the lab.
Neat.
Let's see, here we go. Here we go. Meat slime bait. Basically, this lures any slimes that eat meat. Any slimes that eat meat get lured here. Get lured to this thing. This lures any slimes that eat veggies. This lures any slimes that eat fruit. This scares away slimes. Used to keep slimes away from things on your ranch, or to just scare them because you're that person. And then there's dash pads. Dash pads which allow you to sprint with zero energy cost. I need all of these things. Like, all 7 of these. I'm gonna need like 5 of each of these 3. So I have like a good 65 manifold cubes that I need to get. And yeah, I only have 3. Yeah, you too, Parker.
How's it going, Parker?
Yeah, he commented. But yeah, so those are the 3 DLCs. Oops. Went into the teleporter. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So, yeah. You have any other question? You have any questions?
I don't think I have any notices. I like this game though.
All right. Well, this stream was simply meant to familiarize you with the game, to let you know kind of what it's all about. By the way, this is a slime ball. You basically shoot little slimes in the hoop, like basketballs.
All right. Yeah.
And you try to get your high score. You try to get a high score.
Yeah.
But yeah, so am I forgetting anything? Oh, this. I suppose this is the other thing I'm forgetting. This is the trading system. You can pick between 2 people. They'll ask for things. This is what they give you as a reward. And you have 29 minutes to do it. Let's see. Mango, phase lemons, and odd onions. I can do that. That's easy. I forgot to check how many I need of each. Okay, 1 odd onion. Easy enough. 3 mangoes and 2 lemons. Here we go. Boom. Here we go. Boom. You guys eat veggies. I'll give you guys these. And you guys eat fruit, so I'll give you that. And that. Leftover fruits. There you go. You can only do 1 per day. After that, it becomes unavailable, and then you have to wait till the next day before you can do it again.
Oh, okay.
Honestly, it's really helpful early game, but once you have a good system going, like I do, you never need to touch the trading system, because they give you crap after that. It's good. It's just good to get you started.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly show off these. This is the first area of the game, the area that you're going to find first, the dry reef.
Oh, okay.
It's the first area of the game, and then once you start getting keys, you unlock other areas, such as the moss blanket. It is a big jungle area. Each area has slimes that are unique to it. You start off with the dry reef, and that has pink, tabby, rocks, and phosphors. And as you unlock the other areas, more and more slimes become available to you.
Oh, okay.
And if you come this way, I don't have a teleporter like in the main area of my base, because this teleporter takes you to the very center of the Indigo Quarry. which is a mountainous and cave area. And then go this way. This is the ancient ruins.
Oh, okay.
So there is quite a bit of lore to this game, and I even made a whole video where I talk about my theories on the lore and what I think might have happened. But there was definitely a civilization that lived here long ago that worshipped slimes. And, yeah, for good reason, too, because we actually learn in the end credits that slimes can actually get big enough to become planets.
Oh.
In fact, the moon in the game, I never showed it off, but the moon in this game has a slime face. The moon is a slime. And this is the last area of the game, the glass desert.
Oh.
This is called the glass desert, and there are glass prisms. Yeah, like here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some kind of fiery cataclysmic event happened to create these giant glass statues. And if you stick around the glass desert long enough, the sky will turn red, and fire tornadoes and hellfire will rain from the heavens.
Yeah, this is not very fun.
No, it's not very fun to be in, but see these bubbles, these weird bubble-like things? As long as you're in these, the fires won't be able to touch you. These are shields.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, those firestorms that happen, that's how you get your fire slimes. You need to be like walking around while those things are happening. In order to find fire slimes. Oh, and it looks like a dervish created a tornado. That's what these things can do. They create tornadoes. But yeah, so that's the world, and here's the map. There's Beatrix's logo right there. Look how tiny you are compared to the giant map. There's this, and then there's the glass desert. Which, the reason why it's separated from the rest of the world is because it might exist on a different plane of existence altogether.
Oh, okay.
Surrounding the far range is a thing called the Slime Sea, but in the glass desert, the Slime Sea is nowhere to be found. It's a desert. It's just a sea of sand. It's a sand sea surrounding it, not the Slime Sea. So it might be on an entirely different plane of existence altogether. But yeah. So, that's Slime Rancher.
I like it.
So,
I like the style on this game.
yeah.
And it's different.
Yeah. So yeah, the whole purpose of this stream was just to familiarize you with Slime Rancher. That way, next time you join me on it, you don't really need to ask a whole lot of questions because you already have kind of a general idea of what everything does.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so that's pretty much gonna do. That's pretty much gonna do it. This stream has served its purpose. So, thank you for joining me on this, Dio. I know we're about 10 minutes late ending this stream. Sorry.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
But yeah. So, when will you be back?
When will I be back?
Yeah.
I honestly don't know.
Is it gonna be by 8? Do you know if you'll be back by 8?
Maybe later.
Okay. If you're back by 8, then we can do one more stream when you get back. But if not, that's fine. Just let me know.
Alright.
But with that said, thanks everyone so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And thanks Dio for joining me. I'm looking forward to doing more streams with you in the future. And be sure to let your friend know to send me a friend request.
Yeah, you got it.
That way he can join us as well. Yeah, folks, this is the big surprise that I've been keeping from all of you. I'm gonna have a co-commentator joining me on almost every one of my streams here in the future. It might take a couple weeks for us to get it all set up, but this is going to become the norm in the future. So, hope you're all looking forward to that. I certainly am. I'm excited to finally have co-commentators join me. And it only took 300 videos. But yeah, so thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, all that good jazz if you want to support the channel. If you have any suggestions of games for me to play, please let me know in the comment box below. And we will see you all in the next video. Take care, everybody!
See you guys.